What's good, everybody? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a good day today, y'all. My day is going good. I cannot complain. Listen, I can't complain. I'm sleepy. I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night, and I woke up, and it's been hard for me to fall asleep. This is the crazy part. I'm sleepy right now. And so, as I was getting ready to come on here, I was like, gonna take a 15-minute nap. And I know that if I take a 15-minute nap, that I was gonna sleep through. I wasn't gonna be here. And so this is how I know I'm sleepy. Usually before I know that when I usually go live, I usually, use a lot of energy, right? And so I usually burn an incense. And so I know that once I get off this live, I'm not probably gonna be sleepy anymore. And so I went in to get a melatonin to take it. And so when I get off of here, I can make me something to eat and then lay down and hopefully fall asleep, right? Baby, why did I take my crazy ass in the restroom to go and get a melatonin, and I lit the melatonin because I thought that I was lighting an incense? I done went in the restroom and damn near burnt my finger trying to light the melatonin and felt the light on my finger and realized that I'm burning the melatonin and not an incense. Okay, so I am very, very sleepy. The day before, I think that was my fault, but last night I don't know what happened. I slept for 3 hours and I woke up and I just woke up. You were up all night with your gym crush. I was not up all night with my gym crush. The thing is, my gym crush, it's like a weird thing. I don't even know. I don't even know what's going on with my gym crush, but I didn't see. Let me be quiet, okay? But y'all, we are here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, darling. Okay, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 15, episode 13, and the name of the episode was called "Read the Room." Okay, and for me, this is a horrible season. This is a horrible. It's just, I just think that it's not that. I just think that this is so uneventful. I don't really care about the divorce like that or what's going on with. It's not like. Can we have real talk? It's not like there's a lot of money to gain from the divorce. Right? It's totally different from Candy. It's totally different from Candy. Candy went and found Todd. She wanted to build a nigga up. He was still a scrub. You get what I'm saying? He was still a scrub. Put 2 babies in her, 2 cash registers in her, so she could pay him for the next 18 years. You get what I'm saying? Dr. Jackie delivered one of the babies. She delivered both of them. So I'm just not invested in anything that has to do with Dorit and whatever's going on with her and PK. But they are making this the season, and I'm really not here for it. Okay, but we got to talk about it. But before we get started, let's see you all in here. We're gonna start probably at the 5-minute mark. All right. Maria Pitts, what's good? Hello, brother from another mother. How are you doing? I'm good. Madison Holly, what's good? Yes, I was behind and finally caught up the way up last night. Amanda ain't say back to Big Cat. She didn't say nothing back to Big Baby. She got checked. Wizard, what's good? Print Fire what's good? The Inform. I don't forgot all about this season. Haven't been following. It's good boy. Please hit that, Amanda. Big Cathy, check that ad. I love it when you get off this show, Amanda. No one wants you here, but Amanda is good TV. Amanda is good TV. What's good, Rob J? I've had to be Kathy a few times. My favorite go-to saying is read the room. A few times, know your place. Know your place, earn your spot. Right. She Fancy, what's good? Lady Virgo, what's good? Troy Blue, what's good? Miss Bella, what's good? Janice, what's good? I'm a little toxic. I like Amanda. I like Amanda too. But in this situation, she's just wrong. And my thing is, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I see with Amanda too. Douglas donation, what's good? S Level, what's good? Happy Saturday, Janice. I like her weird stuff too, and I don't like how they are all trying to gang up on her. She didn't do anything for real. She did not. Well, she did do something. EH Bunny, what's good? And Bo's doing exactly what she claimed about Garbage was doing. She seemed to be. Wait a minute. Seems to me she wanted to be the only one on the show. Dog her out and ran her off the show, and now you're doing the same thing. S Lover, are you serious? S Lover, are you serious? Girl, what did you pull that from? Rosie Posey, what's good? I like it when Big Cat is vocal. She's really vocal, but I felt like that Big Cat was over there I felt like Big Cat said enough and hit the table and said, girl, learn your place and earn your spot. Learn your place and earn your spot. Okay? But y'all, we at the 5 minute mark, so let's go ahead and get started. What's good, Richie B? What's good, Angel? Let's talk about Sutton and Tilly. We got to talk about Sutton, okay? Here we go. Good boy, please leave Garcelle alone today. I did not cancel. That's what I'm saying. Don't do me that. You on the 22nd? So you the first day of cancer. Don't do me that, Cancer. You saw biggest day that S Level put her up here. I did not say the quitter's name. I did not start it off. Y'all always put the quitter in there and then be like, boy, you talking about the quitter? You talking about the quitter? I didn't talk about the quitter. S Level brought her up. What's good, Kevin? What's good, 2 peas in the bucket? What's good, Richie? Bose is Dorit's second mouthpiece. No, she had to check Kyle. And hopefully I remember because I seen something with Kyle that she gonna with Bose that she gonna have to watch out for. Okay, but first let's start. So you know how you hear again. We're here today to talk about the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, season 15, episode 13, and the name of the episode is called "Read the Room." Okay, now you know how the episode you hear stuff all the time, but you don't really think nothing of it. And once things have happened a couple of times, you hear it again. And it's like, oh, girl, you've been doing that. I just caught up on it. It's that Amanda. Let me find a picture of Amanda. Because I got some pictures, but I want to use a different picture of her. Because Amanda, you got some shit with you. I like you, though. I like you. But you got some stuff with you, girl. Let me just use a picture I got, y'all. I can't go all over the world looking for a picture of Amanda. Because she barely on the show. Let me see. Can I find one of her real quick? Let's see. The experience is still here for you. I can't find a picture of Amanda. Bear. So I'm just using one that I got. Okay, where's she at? Okay, Amanda Bear. You got some shit with you, Amanda Bear. Okay, so for me, I don't know. Okay, so when I was watching the episode, I just got out the shower, right? And her tagline stood out to me all of a sudden this time because the tagline says, I didn't marry into money. I manifested it. I manifested it, right? So it was another dig at her husband. So on the first listen, it doesn't really sound that bad, right? It doesn't really sound that bad, but after she continuously tell us, I make more in a month than what he makes in a year, and the constant belittling of him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long I feel like this marriage is going to last. Because I just can't see him being okay with that. Now, I can also see the angle that most of the women on the show married for money or married into money, right? But you've made this comment about your husband way too many times, okay? But again, the truth of the matter is the episode was not eventful for me. Dorit seems to be everybody's storyline and nobody cares. Okay? So, of course, the ladies traveled to Italy in 3 separate groups, right? Group 1 was Bose, Kyle, Sutton, Amanda, and Natalie. Okay? They're already there. Okay? It seems like that Kyle and Sutton are missing their luggage. I'm trying to understand how did Kyle and Sutton miss their luggage. Their luggage is in Germany, right? Their luggage is in Germany, but everybody else got their luggage. What happened with that? I don't know. Help me understand. I don't understand. Okay? Then group 2, we got Erika, Rachel, and Dorit. And then group 3 was Kathy and Jennifer Tilly. So they got the friends of us traveling together. Now, how come I don't know why when I say Jennifer Tilly name, I got to say Jennifer Tilly. I can't just say Jennifer. But I always have to put the Jennifer Tilly in there, okay? So everybody meets up and they get dressed for dinner, okay? Everybody meets up and they get dressed for dinner. And everybody came downstairs. And I gotta say it, baby. Baby, Bowles looked like a poodle.
You placed a further.
She did. She looked like a poodle. She looked like a dog. And I hate to say it because she's the only black girl on the show, but I mean, she looked like a dog. Bowles, this is horrible. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. You was the worst dressed by far.
I'm sorry. I have to be honest about it.
I got to be honest about it. I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it at all. But you know, when the girls from Beverly Hills, when they come downstairs, they get dressed. With Potomac, we don't got to put them in order unless we, you know, that's the common thing over here with the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. When they go and sit down and eat, we got to, they be looking so, we get lifestyle from them a little bit. And so we got to, we judge the girls. We only judge the other girls at the reunion, right? So the girls came downstairs, and in no particular order, I like what Erika had on, I like what Rachel had on, and I like what Kyle had on, right? Dorit, she's just not that girl anymore, right? She's just not that girl anymore. It doesn't even seem like she's trying. What I've noticed about Dorit is when she wears something nowadays, it's the same color from head to toe. It's the same color from head to toe. The whole season, she has been wearing solid colors from head to toe. It almost is like Nene with the caftans a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Anything Dorit wearing, she wearing it the same thing from head to toe. Okay? And so we found out that Bose has a surprise. Bose has a surprise for the girls. Okay? So all of the girls are downstairs ready. They're ready for the surprise, but we can't get the surprise. We can't get the surprise because Dorit is not ready yet. Dorit is not downstairs.
Bitch, you better be joking.
Again, Dorit is late again. And so Erika goes to go get her. Erika says that she about to go and get her, and Erika seems annoyed. And it is annoying, right? We always waiting on you. We always waiting on you. Girl, we almost left you at the airport. We almost left you at the airport. You always late, okay? Now, Dorit said that she just got her bag, and that may be true, girl, but that you always late. You always late. It ain't just because you got your bag. You always late. And it's not like that you dressing and you dressing the house down.
With your raggedy, broke ass.
With your raggedy, broke ass. It ain't like when you coming downstairs that you giving fashion show. Remember a couple of seasons ago, I believe they went out of town for Teddy's event, and Dorit had a photo shoot upstairs, and she was giving workout Barbie. Remember when Teddy was starving the girls and she was feeding the girls a piece of lettuce and a bag of Cheetos a day? And Kyle got upset at Dorit because they was downstairs waiting for her, and she had a photo shoot because she had that shit on. It's not like that you dressing like that no more, mama. It ain't like that you dressing like that no more. If I was Dorit, I would want to be the first one downstairs because I ain't got nothing on. I ain't got nothing on. You just wearing solid colors from head to toe, baby. With your raggedy broke ass. Okay? Now, the surprise is an opera performance in the theater. Tilly is emotional because she said that her mother was an opera singer. I did not know that. Okay? Now, my second fave, Mariah Carey is my number 2. Beyonce is my number 1. But Mariah Carey is my number 2. Alicia Keys may be my number 3. Or maybe Janae Aiko. Or Tidra Moses. I don't know. Jill Scott may be number 3. I don't know. But Mariah Carey is definitely my number 2. But her mother was an opera singer as well. Okay? Now, Sutton said that she falls asleep at opera shows. She falls asleep at opera shows. This coming from a bad-built ballet dancer.
Oh, okay, ho.
A bad-built girl. Sutton, you are really feeling yourself this season. You are really feeling yourself this episode. Whitney Houston is queen. Scorpio Angel, I'm talking about me, baby. Mariah, Whitney could be Alicia Keys. Oh no, baby. Oh no, baby. Not Alicia Keys. I disagree. I think that Dorit looked great. Jagger, I know that's your mama, but it's okay, baby. It's okay. She did not. She looked haggard. Alicia Keys down. No. Tidra Moses, yes, baby. I love Tidra Moses. A so-called singer is bored at performances. Right. A so-called ballet dancer is bored at performances. Sutton is really feeling herself this season, but we got to get her together later on, okay? So after the opera performance, they had dinner. Okay? Well, no. After the opera performance, Amanda asked Dorit if she could talk to her. And Dorit was like, yeah, after I come back from the restroom. And so then she came out the restroom and she made an announcement that Amanda wanted to talk to her. When are we going to have dinner? And so Bose was like, well, girl, we was going to go to dinner, but I mean, if you have to miss dinner, that's okay, right? That's okay. And Amanda is way better than me because, bitch, I'm not pressed to have a conversation with you. Right? But it is crazy how now it seems that Dorit has flipped it. And it just shows that Amanda had weaponized her child. Right? Because that night, if she was truly emotional about that night and she felt like Dorit was attacking her that night, she would still be playing it up, right? But she's not. To me, it seems like that she's more apologetic and trying to make peace than Dorit is because she knew that she was in the wrong. She knows that she was wrong. She was just trying to weaponize her son's death, okay? She was trying to weaponize her son. People weaponize their kids, y'all. People weaponize their kids. She did it over here. Mimi do it over there with her child. And that's just the truth. She was trying to weaponize her son's death, okay? But for me, if I'm Amanda, I would not be walking around begging Dorit for forgiveness. I won't. I won't even play the game with her, okay? So then we get the dinner. The dinner was set up very, very nice, okay? It was nice. And so Kyle get it started, okay? Kyle get it started, baby. Kyle said that she seen in the blogs that Dorit was having dinner with PK.
The nerve of this bitch.
The nerve of this bitch. When you was in the blogs, you didn't want people to bring it up to Dorit, Kyle. Or you didn't want people to talk about it. But now you can bring up when other people are in the blogs. You pussy eating bitch. That's what I don't like about Kyle. You pussy eating bitch. You lit liquor. When you was in the blogs with Morgan, who is younger than your second daughter, you didn't want nobody to bring it up. I don't want to talk about that right now. Let's not talk about that right now. You don't want nobody to talk about it. We can't talk about it, but you can bring it up. I don't like that because it seems to be rules for thee, but not me. She can bring everybody else up to the table, but ain't nobody we supposed to be blind for you and your lesbian relationship. And I'm not saying that nobody can bring up Dorit stuff. What I'm saying is Kyle can't bring it up. And she wouldn't bring it up with me. She wouldn't bring it up with me. Okay? So Dorit said, she confirmed that she had dinner with PK. Okay? Erika asked, girl, how come you didn't tell me that, girl? You was late to the goddamn airport, right? We flew all the way over here and you didn't tell me that? And so Dorit was like, I'm really hesitant about what I'm sharing with people nowadays. And so suddenly he asked whips to Erika Jayne, well, not you. And Erika Jayne rolled her eyes, okay? And Erika seemed offended, rightfully so. Rightfully so. I done told you I was over here getting beat. You know what I'm saying? I done told you that this nigga was around here putting his hands on me. Heavy on the nigga. You know what I'm saying? I done told you that this man was over here beating my ass. That man beat my ass. Right? And now you don't think that you can trust me? You don't think that you can trust me? And my thing with Dorit is, girl, if you got an issue with Kyle, bring it up with Kyle. But my thing with you, Erika, is what you're failing to realize is that Kyle has it out for Dorit. And for me, I don't think that Erika sees it, right? Sometimes when it's not you, it's kind of hard to see what's really going on when it's not really you. And that just shows that, but she sees it because she's seen it when they was in Sedona. When Kyle tried to bring up what PK is saying something totally different, and Kyle, Erika said, girl, don't do it. Don't do that. Oh my God, please don't do it. Right? So you see it. You just don't want to see it. You just don't want to see it. Erika is wax who she is. EJ is a Cancer. She sees it. Kyle is a white privileged, nice, nasty, manipulative Cancer. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Okay? And so Dorit says, we really just talked about the schedule for the children and being consistent, and she said that she's relieved, okay? Then Kyle said, well, hopefully, because this is her storyline, hopefully this is a good thing, and it will be a good thing for Dorit mentally.
I don't like this at all.
I don't like this at all. That Kyle keep on trying to bring up this girl mental health and stuff like, I don't like this at all. At all. At all. Andy, I really hope, and this is the thing with Andy, is Andy, you got them kids now, and you ain't really hungry like you used to be. You ain't really hungry like you used to be. You trying to have these reunions how many weeks out? We can't even really give you real questions for the reunion. Kyle needs to be held accountable at the reunion. You're not a girl's girl. You're not a girl's girl. You want to sleep with the girl. You're not a real girl's girl. You're not. Okay? Erika said that she's surprised that Amanda and Dorit are sharing a room. What are you up to, Sutton Brown? Right? What are you up to, Sutton Brown? You up to something. And she said, I don't think that it's a good look because Sutton is supposed to be Amanda and Dorit. Amanda and Sutton are sharing rooms, okay? And she said, what are you up to, Sutton Brown? Because you're supposed to be repairing your relationship with Dorit, right? Erika will always stick behind Kyle because Kyle is the alleged queen of the show and Erika has no storyline. Exactly, okay? And so Sutton says that she wants to tell Amanda it's okay to have an opinion, but you should have told that to Dorit. But you had the room with her to tell her that, Sutton? You had the room with her to tell her that? You had already told her that at the manifestation dinner. So you up to something. And see, you got this one over on me because I didn't really see what you was up to at first. But I saw it at the end of this episode, okay? So Amanda, let's wrap Amanda up. Can we wrap Amanda up? What's my picture of Amanda at? Let's wrap Amanda up. I'm not trying to be funny with you, baby. I'm tired of it. Amanda, you was wrong. Okay? You was wrong, baby. You was wrong. Let's wrap this up. The thing with Amanda is she's not admitting fault. She keeps trying to go all around the world and why she was not wrong. And you was wrong, baby. You was talking shit. But even if you wasn't talking shit in the moment, let's just pretend that she wasn't talking shit, right? You definitely don't make it better by continuing to talk shit about the girl, about Dorit with Kyle, right? You don't make it no better by continuing to talk shit about Dorit with Kyle. Y'all are sitting over here talking about her mental health, right? And I think that you're doing it because Kyle is the OG and you want to follow her lead, but you don't let no bitch get you into nothing. You don't be... they over here trying to put batteries and stuff in your back to go after because she don't got enough puss to do it. She don't got enough puss to do it because Dorit turned her every which way but loose last season. So she trying to get you to do it, the new girl. Right? She's trying to get you to do it, okay? So Kyle is trying to frame it like they was looking out for her and supporting her and both shut her down, right? She said, you and her have history, and she doesn't have that history with Amanda. Now, Bose, doggy, woof, woof, baby, you talk with your hands a lot. And I'm not saying that you was aggressive, but when you shut Kyle down, your hands was literally in Kyle's face, baby. Your hands was damn near touching her lip. Your hand was literally in Kyle's face with you talk with your hands. You gonna have to put your hands back because I really thought that you was about to scratch that girl or something. The claws was out. You talk with your hands. You have to put your hands, and you're gonna have to stop talking with your hands and stuff like that or whatever. Okay. And so Dorit was like, if a friend is coming from a good place and you hear from them once, you hear from them, and then they say it repeatedly, and to other people, and behind your back, and to other people you don't know, it suddenly starts to feel like they are no longer looking out for you, and they're no longer trying to look out for you. 100% correct. 100% correct. And she clocked Kyle, and when she clocked Kyle, Kyle had a smirk on her face, and she shifted in her seat because Kyle thought that she was caught. Kyle thought that she clocked Kyle, but she didn't call Kyle to the carpet, right? She clocked it. She let her know, I kind of see what you're doing, right? But she didn't really let her know. Kyle thought that she was about to have to argue for her life. She thought that she was about to have to lip sync for her life. Kenya went home last night, y'all. Kenya went home, right? Right, exactly. That's what Kyle is doing, right? If you want to say something to me, all you have to do was say it one time. All you have to do was say it one time. You ain't got to be, this is a whole other season. You still doing the same shit. Okay? So Kathy says, Kathy's tired of it. Kathy tired of it, girl. We keep going around the world and what's going on. Kathy tired of it. Kathy said, listen, when you don't know someone, you have to read the room and know your place. Check, check. Check, check. You need to read the room and learn your place. Know your place. That's something she couldn't have said to a black girl. But, you know, you need to read the room and know your place. And that's the truth. That's the truth. You were taking Kyle's talking points and using them as shots when Kyle wasn't around, right? Why would you be saying this to Kathy? Why would you be saying this to Jennifer Tilly? Why would you be saying this to Sutton? Right? And so Erika says, if Kathy tells you to read the room and know your place, you're fucked. But how soon do we forget? How soon do we forget? Because, baby, she had to tell you to know your place when you was fucked, right? When you was at the reunion, baby. She did you the same way at the reunion when she got you together. Remember what Kathy told her? I'm just saying I have a little bit more credibility than you. She said, baby, everybody knows that I don't lie. She said, well, baby, my reputation is sterling. My reputation is sterling. And your ill-gotten gains, those things don't belong to you. Remember that? Remember that? Kathy got Erika all the way together. And the truth of the matter is, baby, Erika was telling the truth. Erika was telling the truth. That is rich coming from Kathy. The Kathy on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills ain't here. The real Kathy is on Paris Hilton's reality show. What channel does that come on? Kathy shouldn't be coaching anyone. Stop sharing their story. Kyle, Erika has to learn her place so she didn't end up off the show like Runner. Right. Erika back down at the reunion too. Well, she told a story. But she didn't get really aggressive and foaming at the mouth like she did what she did with Teddy. Right? And at this point, Amanda just looked defeated. Right? She's still trying to be right. I'm a therapist and talking bad about the kids to the other parent. See, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. You don't know what the fuck you talking about. Rachel told the girl she wasn't talking bad about the kids to PK. She wasn't talking bad about PK to the kids, I mean. And then whole Natalie had to jump in and say, girl, you're not her therapist or the kid's therapist. Admit defeat. Admit defeat. You can't win this one, Amanda. You lost, baby.
You can't win this one, Boopy.
You can't win this one, Boopy. It doesn't matter what Kyle said. Kyle knows her. Kyle knows her. You don't really know her like that. You can't win this one, Boopy. You can't do what Kyle do. Okay? Kyle can't do it neither if you ask me. Okay? So then Amanda says, when you brought up the cult, what was the intention of going back all those blog posts? Right? What was the intention of going back all those blog posts? And so Kathy said, well, baby, if it was me and I was annoyed with somebody, I'll do a deep dive on them. Kathy seems to be a little bit annoyed, baby. Kathy said, baby, if it was me, baby, and somebody pissed me off, I'll do a deep dive. We know you will. We know you will, baby. We know you do. That's you. That's you. That's what you do. That's what you do. Because I remember exactly what you said about Erika for telling the truth when she annoyed you and said that you called the DJ a fag and you bought up the $250,000 Cartier ring that she was wearing with the crocodile Gucci bag and the big fur coat. Remember that you bought up? Those things were not yours. They don't belong to you. You went and bought that up. Girl, we know you would. We know you would. And so Amanda is asking, Dorit, how did you get there? Because I checked and it wasn't there. So Bo said, girl, it was there. Is there? And she said, what is the issue? Is there something to be hidden? And she said, no, there's nothing to be hidden. She said, well, then there's no issue. Okay? And so then she asked Dorit, was she looking for dirt?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes, she was looking for dirt. What show did you think that you joined? What show did you think that you joined? She was looking for dirt. Okay? And so then they asked what she experienced in the cult. This is like the third or fourth time they asked her about the cult, and she didn't want to talk about it. Right? And so then she gets to talking about the cult. Basically, the women don't feel like what she went through was a real cult. Right? They kind of feel like that she's a person who embellishes a lot. And I do think that I do believe that she embellishes a lot, but I do believe that she was in a cult. Right? I don't think that it was something that was extreme like the Manson cult, right? But I do believe that she was in like some type of church cult, because I have a friend who the church that she goes to is very cult-like, right? And she's just like that with preachers in general. Because when we was in college, we used to go to a church. We just used to visit a church, and she believed every word the preacher said. Every word. She can have an opinion about something. I literally watched her have an opinion about something, and the pastor can have another opinion, and she will literally all of a sudden share his opinion, and she can't even really tell you why she now shares the opinion that the pastor has when she's being challenged on it. So I do believe that she was that Amanda was in a church like cult, right? But I don't think that everything has to be extreme as the man, but they over here murdering people. Or they over here, what was the name of the cult when the man had the people take a drink at the congregation, all of the people died out there? Girl, wake up. What are y'all doing? Okay. And so Amanda said, I'm happy that you brought it up though, Dorit, because it wasn't on my mind. But then since you brought it up, baby, I sat down and I outlined a new book. So I'm going to be writing a new book. So I feel like what we're going to see now is the Jim Jones, right? Jim Jones one. Yeah. Also, 19 is young. I don't get to read. Jonestown. Was it in Jonestown? Jamestown? Jonestown? I remember when we was 6 or 7 years old and we had went to church. We went to go to church with my grandmother and we had took the Lord's Supper. And I remember my sister saying, girl, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Girl, what is this? The cracker in the drink. What is this, honey? Y'all sitting up here talking about it's the Lord's blood. Did y'all used to do that communion? Did y'all do that at y'all church? They used to have a little cracker and a little bit of what was it? Cranberry grape Welch juice. And I remember my sister said, what is this? We're real loud. But I feel like that what we're gonna see is we're gonna see like a donkey booty versus stallion booty with these books. We're gonna see a donkey booty versus stallion booty with these books, and who sell the most books, right? And so Amanda said in her confessional, baby, the girl is her baby. That girl said, God delivered. God delivered. So I'm going to capitalize. She said, I didn't know that I needed a batshit crazy person to bring up this cult all the time. Amanda, she brought it up twice, baby. She brought it up twice, Boopy. She brought it up twice. The women tried to get you to talk about the cult, and you kept pushing it off, right? Kyle asked you about the cult. Erika asked you about the cult. The girls was asking you about the cult, and you kept trying to push it off. She only asked you about it twice. This is her second time asking you about it, and there you go. Now you go. It is Jonestown. It's not Jamestown. My mom's best friend almost got by Jim Jones. I vividly remember the church in LA native. Oh my God. I think I've seen it in a documentary or something like that or whatever. I think that happened. How old was I when it happened? I don't remember when it happened, but I was seeing like a documentary or something about it. I feel like Amanda and she's gonna finesse themselves. But this is the thing though. Amanda seems to understand the game, and that's why I like her, right? So she's trying to capitalize off everything. Will people buy the book? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe if she's talking shit about Dorit throughout the book, right? But at least she's trying. At least she's trying. Who the fuck is buying Dorit's book seriously? She was a true it girl, Blue Text book. Dorit was a true it girl. You can read her book and see what not to do. We don't know how many times they asked her about the code off camera. You're right, Jerry. You're right, Jerry. You're right. Unfortunately, I know a woman whose mother actually passed away in that cold. Ooh. Another LA native. Thank you for the super chat, 2 peas in the bucket. She said Amanda has cold, dead eyes like she's still in the cold. 2 peas in the bucket. I think that she was coming up with her story and she talking about it. What's up with the housewives all of a sudden dropping books? So, everybody want to drop a book. Everybody want to drop a book, y'all. I have no idea. It was the early 80s, so I probably wasn't even born yet. Jonestown was way before your time. Let me look and see. Jonestown, Jim Jones. At the People's Temple. Jonestown. So he died too? This is in 1978. Girl, please. Okay. So that was in 1978, baby. November 1978. Yeah, that was before my time, baby. So he died there too? Wow. Thank you for the super chat, True and Blue. She said the dig Amanda said about writing her own book was sweet. So she said that when they was asking her about parts of the coats, and she was like, well, I really don't want to get into that. And Dorit was like, girl, you're going to have to do it, girl, if you're going to write a book about it. She said, well, I have wrote a book before. That's been proven. She should have added, it would have been sweet if she would have said, I wrote a book before that's been proven by myself without any help, without a ghostwriter. She was trying. First it was clothes, then makeup, then podcast, and now books, Hannah. It was, don't forget wedding dresses too, as lover, because it was, you're talking about Dorit? It was Beverly Beach. Remember she did Beverly Beach. Then she did the wedding dresses. The wedding dresses was bad though. The wedding dress was bad. I vividly remember watching the massacre going down on TV. I was 7 years old. My God. I wonder what people was thinking around that time. Amanda ate down with that read. Did she? She nibbled a little bit. I don't think she ate down. Where was that's where drank the Kool-Aid term comes from. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I love Amanda. I like how she gets under their skin. Is she getting under their skin? Okay. And so they ended up asking Sutton. Well, Sutton says that, that's why I wanted to room with Amanda, because she has an interesting story and I want to make sure she feels welcome. And Erika said, no, baby, you up to something. You up to something. And see, Sutton, I got to give it to you, Erika Jayne, because let me tell you something. Sutton was playing in my
mother face. I hate that.
Sutton was playing in my motherfucking face. And I didn't realize it. And Erika let us know, baby, you up to something. She really is up to something, baby. So the next morning, baby, Amanda is working on her book. The next morning, baby, Amanda is working on her book, baby. Baby, you ain't gonna be the only one around here working on your book. You ain't gonna be the only one around here working on your book, baby. And she over here working on the book, and she wrote a couple of lines. Shout out to Lisa Vanderpump. She wrote a couple of lines for her book. She said that she already wrote the intro for her book, and she letting everybody know that, on her Instagram that I'm writing a book, okay? So, Sutton really shocked me, okay? What she want is for Amanda to go after Dorit. And she went as far as saying, girl, you really pissing me the fuck off. The way that you sat there and let her bring up that coat and you didn't say nothing back, you really pissing me the fuck off. And then Sutton went on to say, baby, Sutton said, I would go crazy if someone went and found something on me and tried to make it negative. Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You know how I know? You know how I know, Sutton? Because Amanda found something out about you and tried to make it negative. And what did you do? You started crying, bitch. She found out something about you, bitch, this season, and we saw you sit there and start crying. And the sad part about it, Sutton Brown, Like that nigga dropped your motherfucking name. The sad part about it, Sutton Brown, is that, and what is really upsetting me and my homegirls, is when that girl brought up that stuff about you, Dorit was the bitch who came to you afterwards and held your back, baby, and told you to pay your dust. That's the part that's really upset me and my homegirls, is that Dorit thought that she moved on with you and she consoled you when that girl came for you. I'm talking about when Amanda went about up the shit with Ivy. Ivy, Ari, Ali. Remember that? Do you know somebody named Ali, Ari, Ivy? Girl, you know his motherfucking name. Quit playing in my face, girl. You know his name. Yeah, my friend said, girl, and you got the crying, bitch. You didn't do nothing. You was not pissed off with your weak ass. You didn't do nothing but holler at Jennifer Tilly because you knew that she wasn't gonna do nothing back to you, bitch. That's what you did. You's a weak bitch. I'm sorry. Let me not call the girl no bitch. Bitch. And then I seen you over there, and so you a weak bitch because I seen some stuff on the internet. I hadn't even really saw it yet, but now you over here trying to put tears and stuff in your eyes because ain't nobody buying the way that you treated Garcelle. We saw that you want to be up on the cow. You got tired of paying for everything with Garcelle, right? And so now you sitting up here trying to get glossy with the eyes and, oh, you know, it was a real friendship and I messed up. You trying to do the press one because the thing is, girl, you was never that girl. Even though Christian had all of the money in the world, whatever your husband's name was, right? He had all the money in the world. You still wasn't that girl, right? You still didn't feel pretty. That you said it. I didn't feel pretty. I didn't feel like I belonged in the group. Even though you was getting $300,000 a month. You didn't feel like you was pretty enough to be in the group. You still was not that girl. And so what you want is the fan base to like you. You bought Kyle. I mean, you bought Garcelle because she didn't have no motherfucking money, right? You was over there paying for stuff for her. And then now you want the fans to like you. And so now you backtracking. You don't really give a damn about Garcelle like that. You want to be up on the Kyle. You want to be up on the Kyle. But Dorit had your back, but here you is putting a battery in Amanda's back when you the weakest bitch on the show. You called this girl, you the weakest bitch on the show. The weakest. The weakest. Always running off crying and shit. And I agree with Amanda. I'm a person who, when I go off afterwards, I feel really, really bad, right? I am a very highly sensitive person. I am a sensitive Cancer, and I'm reading a book on it now. I don't know if I told y'all that yesterday or not, but I'm reading a book about it. I am a highly sensitive person, and so I always feel like after I go off on somebody, I've been played out of my spot, right? I feel like I have been played out of my spot, especially when I have went off and the person is sitting there calm like Dorit was, right? I can see if Dorit was acting rah-rah at the table and Amanda wasn't giving her rah-rah back. But Dorit was not giving Amanda no energy where she was like steamrolling over her, as Kyle was saying. Dorit was not doing that. Dorit was just setting boundaries, right? And I feel like Amanda was in control. I feel like that she was in control, okay? So don't let these girls put batteries in your back because they scared to go after Dorit. Because make no mistake, Dorit got their ass together last season, and now they can't go at her because they lost or they scared. Right? Because they lost and they scared. Because remember, Dorit ain't Sutton up. She said she had a lot of work. She said, well, girl, if I had all the work and you got all the money in the world, girl, how come you don't look like me? How come you don't look like me, baby? How come you don't look like me? Dorit was attacking Amanda. Amanda's face wasn't red. She didn't have no black eyes. She didn't have no whelps on her. She was not attacking her. She was not attacking her. If Garcelle wasn't attacking Dorit, then Dorit was not attacking Amanda. Words mean stuff. Words mean stuff. Okay? So then, y'all, I'm going to lose some of y'all. I'm about to lose some of y'all. Baby, get Rachel off my screen. Rachel, girl, me and you be having this tug of war, girl. I be liking you, then I don't like you, then I be liking you, and then I don't like you, girl. Girl. The name of the season should be called the Sad Holes of Beverly Hills. The Sad Bitches of Beverly Hills. And the only person who seemed to have some type of, not problems in their love life is Bose, but she should. You think that her and Keely really together, you fool. Okay? So Rachel is over here. Rachel said that Kaya's text her and said that the dad had a sit down with him and they had a talk about his girlfriend. And this is where I don't see the issue. I don't see the issue, right? Roger set Kaya's down and said that he has a girlfriend. I think that that is respectful, right? Rachel does not get to pick and choose what Roger gets to share with his son, right? Now, if you don't want Roger's girlfriend at the house when the kids is at the house because you want to meet her first and have a conversation with her, I can agree to that, right? That's reasonable, right? But for Dorit to be saying that Roger having a girlfriend is a finality on their relationship after Rachel just sat down with my nephews and told them that she filed for divorce is absurd. This is absurd. Well, Natasha, I get that she that girl, but she lost me in this moment. She lost me in this moment. Roger waits until Rachel is in Italy to introduce her to the homewrecker. But Rachel was the one who stepped out on Roger first. She was the one that was over here fucking on models first. Blue textbook. How was she a homewrecker? How is the woman? How do we know that she's Alicia Keys? They broke up and he moved on. We don't know if they was messing around with each other while him and Rachel was together. Rachel never told us that. Yes, Cancer. Yeah, that was nothing to trip up. Thank you, Shelves. Thank you, Shelves. They should have an agreement that he has to be very serious about the girlfriend before she meets the kids, but she had met him. Wait, why wait until she leaves to introduce? See, she didn't say that. Y'all gotta go watch the episode again. He didn't meet the thigh. If she a thigh. He didn't meet the thigh. What he did was he sat down with his son, right? I feel like these kids are too privileged. These kids are too privileged. These kids are too sheltered. What rest in peace, John Witherspoon. They punkified. They sissified, right? They too sheltered. They too privileged. Those kids aren't in harm's way, right? He was sharing his life now. He hadn't seen his son in 6 weeks because they've been at camp, and he was giving his son an update on his life. So it's like he's damned if he do and he's damned if he don't, right? I wanted to share with my kids, I got me a new broad. I got me a new thing. You get what I'm saying? Me and your mama not together no more, right? I went and got me a new girlfriend, right? And now that he told him that she ready to come home, these kids are too sheltered. They too sheltered. Rachel, and I'm not even trying to be funny, baby. It got some women who wouldn't even get girl. My mama wouldn't have gave a damn. My mama wouldn't have gave a damn if my daddy had a new girl. My mama wouldn't have gave a damn if we met the bitch. Get these kids. Come get these kids. I'm tired. I'm tired. You feel the same way? She overreacting? Yeah, she overreacting. Old chicken. Did Kyle say that he was distraught and wanted to come home? No, he did not, B. Spencer. He didn't say that. Rachel said that she can't call Kyle at 5 a.m., but why couldn't she return the call when he texts up? But Dina, if he was so worried about it, if he was so traumatized by it, he would still be up. If he was so traumatized by it, he would still be up. Did the girlfriend destroy the marriage? Blue textbooks, you tell me. You called it a home wrecker. You tell me. I thought you knew. Rachel is full of shit. Thank you, Dina. I'm glad. My dad's first girlfriend was a white woman who wanted me to call her mama. He broke up with her. Not mama. Not mama. Not mama. Did she have any kids? Girl, I'm not about to play Dr. Jackie with you, bitch. Rachel full of shit. I think that he was just giving his mama the tea. Right. She needs to start dating so this wouldn't affect her so much. Yeah, she do need to start dating. White mama. Hey, white mama. EHC, I am laughing so hard. My mama would have had a problem with that. Mama. What I do? Good boy, please, what? Okay? And that was pretty much the end of the episode. She sitting there talking about she ready to go home. Girl, you ain't going nowhere. But Dorit did ask her, girl, did you reach out to production? That's the first person I reached out to. If this was the time I would smoke with cigarettes. This girl, if I was doing drugs, she said if I did drugs, I would be doing them right now. If I smoked with cigarettes, I would smoke with cigarettes. You know the gag about it? The sad part about it is that we know that Dorit smoked with cigarettes. See, that's what I'm saying. You don't know what people do. You don't know what people do. And y'all think Dorit got cigarette breath? Dorit smoked with cigarettes. We've seen her smoke with cigarettes. She smoked with cigarettes. That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful. You got to be careful what you say because you don't know what all people do. You can't be talking about like coke and stuff in front of people, but because people gonna feel like they can't share it with you. Baby, I had a coworker that I had a friend. I don't want to tell the girl business. I had a friend, a real close friend that was a coworker, and she did coke, baby, and I had no idea. I am not lying to you. She did coke, and I had no idea. The only how I knew that she did coke is because another coworker had told me that he did coke before. And he told me that my friend had did coke, and she told him not to tell me. I said,
Bitch, you better be joking.
Bitch, you better be joking. Was doing coke. Then when I found out she was doing coke, she used to do like cokehead shit. Everything to me started making sense. She used to do cokehead shit. Right? I hope she don't hear this. She's gonna be mad at me. She's gonna be mad at me. She used to do cokehead shit. So she used to live right. Oh my God. She used to do cokehead shit. Let me just say that. She used to ask me to do some coke, like run on cokehead missions. You get what I'm saying? Like, bitch, are you sure it's coke? And it was expensive. It was expensive. What's cokehead shit? Okay, stop. Okay, I'm gonna stop, Dina. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, because I used to be like, girl, this sounds like some crack. The stuff that you asked me is like crackhead shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Missions, yeah, it would be like missions. It would be like missions that she would want me to go on. I'd be like, girl, what? What the fuck is this? What kind of bullshit is you asking me to do? Now we in it now. Dina said stop because I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend, right? Need to be looking for a place to stay for her kids, for her and the kids. I'm like using share one mission. One of them, no, tell the cokehead shit. Don't say the address. Okay. So I used to do Lyft part-time or whatever. And so she would ask me if I would be doing Lyft. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing Lyft. You know, what's up? You know what I'm saying? What's good? Well, can you come and pick me up and take me way over here? Because she was already at home, right? And left her key at her job. And she wanted me to come, not get paid, drive way to where she was at. I'm at LAX. She wanted me to drive way to where she was at, pick her up, and take her to get her key, and then take her home. But felt like because I was doing Lyft, that I should want to do it for free.
Bitch, you better be joking.
Bitch, you better be joking. Now, had she asked me to stop out a job, you know what I'm saying, and had somebody throw me the key, And I just drop it to her when I get the chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or I just, if you go by this way or whatever, you think you can pick up the key and bring it up to me, but you want me to leave, cut off the app, come and pick you up, take you across town to get the key, and then bring you back home? That's crackhead shit. And didn't even say I got, bitch, at least I got 50. No, she ain't got, no, it ain't no gas money. She spent all the money on the coke. Spent all the money on the coke. Spend all the money on the coke. $80. $80. I started trying to do that. What a plug is. I want to see who the plug was. That's more than Coca-Cola. She on something else. Those driving jobs are dangerous. I had to stop doing it. I ain't like it. I didn't like it. Were you to pick up and drop off? No, she didn't. That was my girl, so I would look after her. Like, the building that I lived in, I used to have a washer. We had in the building that I lived in, we had a washer and dryer on every floor. And so I used to look out for her. She didn't have a washer and dryer. So when I would go wash my, I would look out for her, basically. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to go to a washateria, but I would go with her because she, look out for the girl. But girl, wait a minute. If you think I'm about to be, you know what I'm saying? If she needs to go grocery shopping or whatever, I'll take her to go grocery shopping or whatever. But girl, some of the missions became like, girl, what? Can you take me to the Amazon drop off? And girl, if you don't mail that shit back and have them the people to come and get, girl, I'm not dropping way over there to take you to no motherfucking Whole Foods. You better get on the bus. But what do you think? Okay, let me pull up. I got it. Thank you, Rajay. We don't know the hoe. But she know that but the Scorpio's angel, what you don't know is she probably listened to the video and knows she the hoe. Help her out. You are a Cancer for real. That's my girl. Uncle Andrew she was older than me, so I wasn't the uncle. She was older than me, so I wasn't the uncle. But yeah, she used to. When I found out she did coke, though, a lot of stuff made sense, and I love her. Let me just say that I love her. That's my girl. But baby, I'm saying, wow. I'm saying she doing coke. He told me that, baby. He said she told me not to tell you that she did coke. Baby, they was sitting outside of work one day. They were sitting outside of work one day, all in the car doing coke together. I say, child. But but I'm just really drug free. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So here we go. We got the reunion chart for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, darling. Okay, we got the reunion chart. Okay. Now I have an issue with the seating chart. Does she need an intervention? We ain't talked in a minute, y'all. I'm telling you, the missions have became too much for me. And I'm a person who can't be. The missions became too much for me, and I wasn't doing them. Okay, and she got mad, and it is what it is. Okay, and so hey, I haven't talked to her in a minute. Make sure maybe the stars will align one day. Okay. So we got the seating chart for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion. Okay, so the most important seat of the house, Dorit got it a second year in a row, baby. Dorit got the most important seat of the house the second year in a row. Okay, so that is the seat that is to the left of Andy, stage left of Andy. Okay, so you got to give it up.
Come on, give it up! Give it up! Give it up! Give it up!
Give it up. Okay. And then next to her, we got Bose. I don't think that Bose should be there. Then we got Rachel. I think that we can move Rachel and Bose. We can switch them out. Okay? And then Kathy sit next to Bose. Okay? Then we got Kyle. Why is Kyle at first seat? Why is Kyle first seat? Because Alexia is getting married? Because Alexia is getting married? No, God. No, God. I believe that Amanda should have Kyle's seat. Amanda should have Kyle's seat. And then we could put Sutton next to her. And then we could put Kyle and then Erika Jayne and Jennifer Tilly at the end. Right. Amanda should be first chef behind Dorit. She should be first chef stage right. Yeah. She should be first chef stage right. It should be Amanda, then Sutton, then Kyle and Erika Jayne. Erika should be at the end of the couch, and then Jennifer Tilly. Erika literally gave us nothing. Erika literally gave us nothing this season. The only thing we know is that she got her ass whooped after she left Tom, and it was by her. And then the cold part about it, girl, we didn't even learn that it was a nigga on the show. You didn't even tell us the name. We just knew that she was in an abusive relationship. We knew that she was having money problems. You had money problems and shit since 2021. You've had the same storyline for the same seat for the last 5 years, mama. You had the same storyline for the last 5 years, mama. You ain't on Broadway. You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing. Okay? So we got to get them up out of here. We got to get them up out of here. We're going to do it. We're going to have to do it right. We're going to have to do it right. Y'all, my mama called me yesterday and asked me, did I watch the EJ interview? Thank you for the super chat, Troy Blue. He said, most important, Dorit is in pre-foreclosure over $890,000 in mortgage payments on her house. Oh my God. Oh, Riri. Oh, Riri. But see, I've been telling y'all, I told y'all that she needs to get up out that house. That's her most expensive bill. Don't leave the marital home. Don't leave the marital home, baby. I'm leaving the marital home. I gotta leave the marital home because I know this nigga can't pay for it. I know this nigga can't pay for it and everything is gonna be on me. That's why that car said decline. Yes, it did, baby. Meanwhile, her husband has the money hidden offshore. 2 peas in the bucket. Let me tell you something, baby. That man ain't got no money, child. Ain't no offshore shores, baby. Ain't no offshore accounts, baby. Ain't no offshore accounts, baby. Will you guys donate to a Dorito GoFundMe? That's the it girl. Blue textbook. Wait a minute. Let me ask y'all a question though. Like, where is I don't see any. And that's how you know a bitch is bad. When a bitch is bad, because everybody, like, where is the womanhood in the chat? Where is the womanhood in the chat? Why are y'all laughing at this woman's downfall? She fell in love with a man. Y'all ain't gonna give her grace? Y'all not gonna give her grace? In the words of the great Stacey Rush, because you guys have been humiliated by men, the both of you. Y'all not gonna give her grace? I'm not talking about y'all, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that if everybody has been humiliated by a spouse before. So we're not going to show Dorit any type of grace? Because she bad? Wow. They need to donate to us, the supporters, right? Yes, Reed is the B. But I'm ready for her to level up over Kyle. Right, I'm ready for her too. Dorit is a gold digger. Stop it. What gold was she digging with PK? She said when she got him when he was broke. I'm not laughing. It's messed up. It's messed up. It's fucked up. Okay? But can I talk about EJ real quick before I go? I got you. My mama had told me to watch the interview. I'm gonna watch the interview. Child, I got too much stuff to watch. But EJ. Let's talk about EJ. Let's talk about Jennifer Hudson. And y'all, we gotta be real. And I don't mean it as EJ looks like Jennifer Hudson. He does. Not always the new face. The new version of him gives J-Hud. You know what I'm saying? It does. And we have to be honest about that. Okay? EJ, There is another, there is a bit of delusion that EJ carries. He is, and you know what it is? It's the privilege. It's the privilege. Let me know. Come on, y'all, and tell me. I see Jennifer Hudson. I see Jennifer Hudson. I wish I could do a poll in the chat. I don't know how to do it. Come on, y'all. Y'all don't see Jennifer Hudson? It gives Jennifer Hudson after she just got to do like it don't give me I woke up like this, like cute Jennifer Hudson. It gives me Jennifer Hudson after she just, got off stage singing, and I'm telling you, right? This gives Jennifer Hudson.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying at all.
Yeah, but I won't do Nikki like that. People say EJ looks like Tasha K. No. The Black Queen can be compared. Why that Black Queen being compared to that boy? Listen, it's definitely the privilege and the labels that make EJ delusional. Right, but this is the thing, though. And we got to be honest. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me, okay? Let me show you the privilege. And because we see the privilege, ain't nobody going to tell his daddy is Magic fucking Johnson, right? Nobody's going to tell him that he's not only is he not a girl, right? Not only is he not a girl, ain't nobody gonna tell him he ain't that girl. Because it could mean their livelihood, right? The same way. And so everybody's been lying to him all his life, right? The same way with Queen B. Y'all know Blue Ivy still. We know she's still. And Beyonce is my number one. But y'all go around saying she killed that, she ate that, she ate what?
Bitch, you better be joking.
Right? And so all I'm saying is that when you have a parent that is a celebrity, and depending how big the celebrity is, there is a bit of delusion that lives with you because nobody's going to tell you the truth because of who your parents are. And we have to be honest about that. We have to be honest about that. Anything Blue Ivy do, y'all bet she did that. She did. No, she did not. She can't boom cat like Madonna daughter can. Blue is fit for a Steph, you know what I'm saying? Stiff, sharp motions, right? No, I'm just trying to. And Blue and North has no talent, right? I'm just saying. All I'm saying is, why are you laughing, Faze? Who said that? Y'all said that she be getting down. Y'all said that she know how to boom cat. She don't. She don't. All I'm saying is that when you're the child of a celebrity, people don't be honest with you. People don't be honest with you when you're the child of a celebrity. Blue stiff, she don't got it. She ain't got it. Miss Quad, she don't got it, she don't got it, she don't got it. I just sent you a side by side. Thank you. Let me see. Thank you. Let me see. And then EJ got that. And see, the thing, I see it. I see it. Hold on, where we at? I see it. Not you try to go get the best the glamour shot that you got of Jennifer Hudson and still try to do it. Because Jennifer Hudson head ain't that little. Jennifer Hudson head ain't that little no more. Jennifer Hudson got that, what was it, Jenny Craig? What she said that she used? Jenny Craig? How she said she lose the weight? How she said she lost the weight? She got that Ozempic head too, and he got it too. And I'm sorry too. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. You gotta be a bad nigga bitch to be walking around here with a motherfucking a 27 piece in your head. You gotta be a bad nigga bitch to be walking around here with a 27 piece in your head, baby. I'm telling you, I like my gender benders, and I like my gender benders to have Rapunzel. You gotta have a face card to pull off a doobie. You gotta have a face card to pull off a doobie. You get what I'm saying? Beyonce, Halle Berry, Nia Long, Jada Pinkett Smith, right? You gotta have a face card. Tiana Taylor can't even really pull off the. Tiana Taylor can't even really. To me, I don't like to see Tiana with the pixie cut because it gives what Jay-Z say, still nigga. You get what I'm saying? You gotta have a bad face card. You gotta have a bad face card to be around here with a doobie in your head. A 27 piece. I don't like it. I don't like it. Thank you for the super chat, cute content guy. He said, and I am telling you, Jennifer Hudson, Shirley Strawberry. Oh my God. Not Shirley Strawberry. EJ is the talk of the town, honey. Let's see how many straight men he pulls. I use straight loosely. It's not straight, baby. It's not straight. If he pulling straight men, that's delusion, baby. That's the delusion. EJ's people not advising him right. You know what EJ sounds like to me, S Leather? EJ sounds like a gay boy who just got out the closet. He sounds like a straight boy, a gay boy who just came out the closet. And he's like using lingo. But there is a lot of delusion. The thing with EJ is he is the talk of the town. Q is correct. He is the talk of the town. And I had a talk with one of my friends last night. And the thing is, I don't want to break EJ down because there is a lot that's going on with EJ. Another thing that's going on with EJ is the privilege of him, right? And it is another thing with him not being. Remember, I seen an interview with Mara Brocker Kill when she was on the Breakfast Club and she talked about forever, right? Is it called Forever? For Life? What was the name of it? I forgot the name of it, the love story. And she was saying how, when Black people started getting money, they started sending their kids to these private schools, and your kids are ostracized at that school because, there are only of a few Black people there. And then they get around Black people and they still are ostracized because they're not really of the culture. You get what I'm saying? They don't really know the culture. They've only been around white people, so they don't know how to interact, really. That's what I see with EJ as well. So it is a layered conversation. There's a lot of things that is wrong with EJ. And the truth of the matter, and the thing with Scorpio's Angel, we gotta and first of all, when we talk about pull, if you ain't never seen EJ with the nigga, he didn't pull him. If you ain't seen EJ with the nigga, he didn't pull him. I ain't never seen EJ with a man. I ain't never seen EJ with a man. If he can't show up on the red carpet with him, he ain't pulling. Now, did he suck their dick? Maybe. Right? But he ain't pulled them unless you seen them with him. So you ain't pulled them. You sucked his dick. Right? But you didn't pull him. I ain't never seen EJ walking on no carpet holding no nigga's hand. Or no white boy. When I say nigga, I use it for everybody. I ain't never seen EJ with over there with nobody. Okay? Let me see. Why is Shirley catching strays? If he look like Shirley, he look like Shirley. EJ not pulling the damn thing, right? He ain't pulling the damn thing. He pulling on his own dick. Some Black people raise their kids in areas where people have moved to get away from Black people. Kids grew up with problems. Bobby Light said that EJ thinks that he's a Republican 40-year-old white woman. It negatively impacts their sense of self. It does. He is probably going to end up paying for an old ex-con like Big Frida. Love Frida. No shade. Frida was paying for an ex-con. How does Shirley... Let me go and see what does Shirley look like. Boy, did you answer my question, though? What was the question, Lady Virgo? What was the question? And beware before you send me some fuck shit. Because I feel like it's some fuck shit. You sit up here talking about you didn't answer, but good boy, you didn't answer my question. I feel like it's some fuck shit. I'm not green, baby.
Playing in my mother face. I hate that.
Playing in my mother. What you got to say? Let me see what you got to go. Let me wait for you. I got to wait for you. Let me pull up Shirley Strawberry real quick. Oh, Shirley. Now he look like how old is Shirley Strawberry? A 70-year-old woman. Oh, I can see Shirley. I can see Shirley. I can see Shirley. Wow. Oh, Shirley, girl. Wow. I'm not going to do Shirley there. I see Jennifer Hudson. Oh. Wait a minute. Shirley Strawberry look like Steve Harvey twins. Is she their real mama? Oh. She look like she could be Steve Harvey's daughter. Well, let me pull up a picture of the twins. Give me a second. Let me see. Because, you know, they beautiful, baby. Bless they heart. God got a sense of humor, don't he? He made 2 of them. I believe that these gotta be Shirley Strawberry kids. Look. Them gotta be Shirley Strawberry kids. Or Evelyn Braxton, because they damn sure look like Tawanda. Blair Edwards, thank you for the super chat. He said, good boy, when you pull up Robin Roberts, I will. Oh, Lady Virgo, you know it's all love, boo. No, I'm only joking. But what did you ask? I will answer the question. I just didn't see the question. Let me know what you say. Let me know what you said. I'm going to answer the question. Okay. Let me put up a picture of Robin Roberts. You know Robin act like the black gays in LA, baby. They don't fuck with niggas, baby. Robin Roberts. What am I pulling up for? You see EJ, Blair, you see EJ with Robin Roberts? What y'all choking for y'all for? Yes, they do look like someone to Braxton. Bless they heart. Bless they heart. You think Robin Roberts? You need some glasses, Blair. I got on contacts myself. Now I don't see no EJ for a long shot. I see Jada Pinkett Mama a little bit. Jada Pinkett Mama and her could be long lost sisters. You know what I'm saying? Right? Don't y'all see Jada Pinkett Mama a little bit with Robin Roberts? I see Jada Pinkett Mama a little bit, but I don't see no EJ now. I don't see no EJ now. I don't see EJ and Robin Roberts. I don't see that now. I'm serious, baby. EJ wish he looks like Robin Roberts. Boy, what did I do? Will you leave Robin? We will leave Robin. I don't see no talking about that he made 2 of them. Oh, he did make 2 of them. God got a sense of humor, baby. I saw your question a long time ago. He playing Stevie Wonder. I didn't see the question, B. Smith. I promised to go. Let me go back and look. Let me see. Would you ever date an EJ? Girl, listen. I'm taking, baby. I'm taking. Yes, I see Red Table Talk. I'm taking. I'm pretty sure that you know. I'm taking. Poppy would never. Poppy would never. Mm-hmm. I'm taking, baby. Oh, yes, taken by God. No, as love, I'm taking, baby. I'm taking. I'm going to let y'all know when we get married, baby. Y'all going to see my name change. It's going to say Andrew Jordan, baby. My name going to change. You're going to be like, oh, y'all going to be like, oh, he going live. Who is Andrew Jordan, baby? Yes, you better let him know, baby. I'm calling you daddy. So that means that you ain't no virgin no more? No, that ain't what that means. That just means I'm taking. EJ who? I don't even see him. Yeah, I mean, EJ, that ain't my type. No, not at all, baby. That ain't my type. Ain't nothing about him. Ain't nothing about him but the pockets, baby. Ain't nothing about him, child. Girl. Oh, the motherfucker over there looking like Cookie and Magic. But Magic oldest son is handsome. Magic oldest son is handsome. And Cookie not no bad looking woman. Not the druggy. Laura B, when did you see? That's what I'm saying. Y'all would tear a black man down. You get what I'm saying? When did you see this man with drugs? EJ is taller than Marcus and doesn't do coke. You don't know blue textbook. You don't know what he over there doing. He over there doing something if he think that he a woman. Be doing something if he think that he could put on a skirt and look better than all the girls. I say EJ put on a skirt and he don't look better than nobody. Really? He don't look better than nobody. It ain't no girl. It ain't no girl. Bitch, EJ can't put on a skirt and look better than GABOR Cinnabag. The fuck you mean? Andrew GABOR Johnson sounds rich. Give EJ a chance. No, baby. Blue textbooks Johnson sound rich. You give him a chance. You give him a chance. Some genes are strong. Unfortunately, they just didn't make a great mix with him. He will go for one of us before he goes for EJ. You better believe it, baby. Cookie is beautiful. 2 peas in a bucket. You know, words mean something. She all right. She used to be cute. She used to be cute. Is he? I don't even have a picture of him. Lord be what? You don't have a picture of who? You don't need no picture of Marcus. What you need a picture of Marcus for? What you need a picture of Marcus for? Shit. I gotta watch y'all. EJ isn't fat anymore, baby. Listen, there is nothing that EJ got that I want. Ain't nothing EJ. EJ was telling the truth. I'm just not into it. There's somebody for everybody. He, No, his older brother, GABOR. His older brother, what? Oh, EJ older brother. Let me pull up a picture of him. He way older. Let me see. Y'all know EJ and the girl that, and I was telling my friend this other day, he didn't know it. Y'all know the girl, Elisa. That is not the baby. Elisa, the sister, is not EJ. I mean, is not Cookie and Magic's biological child. They adopted the girl. They adopted Elisa. Cookie was pregnant with EJ when she found out that Magic was HIV positive. So they didn't have any more biological kids. They didn't get a chance to have any more biological kids. And they adopted that girl, Elisa. But Andre is a nice looking man, or at least he was. Y'all didn't know that? Yeah, because she didn't want to have any more kids because of the virus, right? I had no idea. Yeah, GABOR sounds like that scene in the beauty shop before the Jeffrey Marcus is my man. No, I sound Marcus. EJ could be here. Okay, but yeah, this is the oldest son. He's married. He got 2 kids. Has Cookie been on prep for 40 years? What the hell, Oh, I believe they got a cure. Boomerang. He's short. He ain't, Magic. Let me see how y'all make a good couple. Me and Marcus. Thank you, Angel. Thank you for telling the truth. I appreciate that. Salute the real bitches. And let me see how tall Magic Johnson is. Magic Johnson height. Let's see. Magic is 6'9". So when we see with this boy, if this is 6'9", this right here probably every bit of 6'6", 6'5" at least. Let me see. And EJ probably 7'2". EJ probably 7'2". That's a big girl. That's a big old booger. That's what they say in the country. That's a big old booger. Let me see. That's a big girl. But that's why she be always wearing flats and shit. I mean, that's why he be always wearing flats and shit, because that's a great big old girl, baby. Let me see. That's a great big old girl. Let me get off EJ. Let me get on up out of here, because I don't want to tear her down. Let me see. Let's see. Look at EJ. You know, and why? Can we have a real conversation too, though? Why when the girls losing weight, they start thinking that they start dressing like a hoe? EJ, what do you got on family vacation? What do you got on family vacation? What you got on family vacation? And everything ain't for everybody. That's a big girl. That's a great big old girl, baby. Look at this. See, he gotta wear flats, baby. Look at the thighs on the bitch. Look at them thighs. That's giving big boy, ain't it? It's giving big boy. Baby, he will wear some heels down. Do you hear me? He probably saying, EJ give me the heel, put on some motherfucking heels, baby. And he will wear them motherfucking heels in the ground, baby. Them heels will bend down. That's why he'll be there wearing flats. I love it. All right, y'all. But y'all, you know, that was the episode, y'all. Thank y'all. Just stomping, right? One and done. Baby. Seen them shoes probably over there screaming. But no, you know, I don't want to tear EJ down. I don't. I just think that he it's just a very layered conversation because it's a lot going on with EJ. It's a lot going on with EJ. Okay. We ate wrong. Just talk about that, child. The boat pick was something else. Great show. Oh, thank you so much. Shoes sound like Gertie, child. Baby, please. These Wives in Ruins on Bravo are getting out of hand. Oh, that's the name. That ought to be the name of the show. Wives in Ruins. Baby, Erika say, I am a wife in ruins, baby. Teresa got the IRS after her again? Child. EJ needs attention and we obliged. Child. All right. Well, y'all, thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all, I really appreciate the love and support. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Adios.
Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it. Call daddy, tell him 25 got it.